Hey everybody, I got 4 quick and easy time-lapse tips for you today when you're using the iPhone. Tip number 1, mounting. So just like any other camera, you're gonna get much better results if you have it on a tripod. So I recommend this little adapter here. It just goes on your phone like so. And now you can screw this onto any tripod and you're gonna get some rock solid footage. So tip number 2 is know your app. There's some free ones out there. There's ones that aren't so free, and pretty much they all do the same thing. If you have iOS 8 or above, you already have the best one. Just go to your camera app, slide on over to Time-lapse, tap to focus. That's gonna grab your focus and your exposure. If you tap and hold, it's gonna lock the focus and exposure, and you can just slide up and down. That'll change your exposure for you. You wanna lock your exposure, especially on cloudy days, because when the clouds roll over the sun, your exposure is gonna change. Your phone is gonna try and compensate for that, and it's gonna look really jittery, kinda like this. And the cool thing about Apple's time-lapse feature is it always tries to keep it between 25 and 35 seconds. And that makes your time lapses all relatively the same size, makes it really easy for sharing right away. You don't have to do any editing. The one downside with that is if you want a longer time lapse, this isn't the way to go. But just search time lapse in the App Store, you're gonna get all kinds of options. Tip number 3 is motion. This is moving into hyperlapse territory, which is basically just a time lapse taken while you're moving. The easiest way to do this is to set up a time lapse while you're driving in the car. Just hold it against the window, not while you're driving of course, or just grab your flexible tripod, hang it anywhere, set your angle, get that time lapse going, and you're gonna get some cool results just like this one here. Another way to get motion is something like this little device. This is called a scene lapse. It's basically just a little rotating motor. It'll spin like 360 degrees. It's gonna get a shot like this, and it's just gonna give you a cool like 360 view during your time lapse, which is pretty cool. Tip number 4 is battery life, because taking pictures continuously takes a toll on your battery. So just keep an eye on it, especially in cold weather. iPhones are horrible in cold weather, so it's probably gonna die on you. One thing I recommend is to just get like a battery pack. These just plug into your phone and it keeps it really charged. I think these are good for about 1.5 or 2 charge cycles. So it's really gonna boost your battery performance. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Subscribe right here. Check out my last video here. Give it a like, give it 2 likes. And that's it. Comment down below some of your own tips, maybe some suggestions for future videos. See you later.